Here are some of my favorite knee cut options and counters to my opponent's reactions. I would like to give credit to Jason Scully for the idea of this video, as he has done multiple videos just like it, and I use it as a reference quite often. Basic knee cut, I choose a side, I slide my knee inside, I get a far side underhook, near side overhook, slide my hips out, walk my butt back so my opponent can't get the guard. Sometimes when using the knee cut, your opponent will get an underhook. I'm going to wedge his head and I'm going to lay behind the elbow to make it harder for him to use that. Walk my hips back, and when you pummel the underhook back in, make sure you use your elbow first. Another variation you can do to the underhook is place a whizzer where you put an overhook in. You slide your hips out, same thing, walk your hips back, and then remember, don't forget, elbow first, and then pummel your hand. And whenever time you feel like you're losing the underhook battle, run around north-south to the other side. Sometimes you get lucky and even get a back take. One of my favorite counters to the underhook is the back step to the reverse half guard. Scoot your butt back. As I pass, I place my arm into his hip so he can't regard. Sometimes when using that back step to counter the underhook, as you start scooting out to a reverse half, you can step back over to the mount, sometimes get lucky to head and arm choke. It's very common when using this back step that you can reach for the legs and start attacking leg locks. When making the knee cut and doing the back step, when you go to a reverse half, you can use this position to roll to the truck stop, which you can also hit the twister, calf slicer, or just settle for a back take. It's very common that your opponent will place his knee on your chest as you go to pass. If you slide your hip out, pin the knee down, walk your butt back, you can pass the guard. When trying the same move, your partner will wedge you out. It's a good idea to turn and go to the wrestler's pass, where you hug the legs, run the hips around, finish your pass. In the same move, going back to the wrestler pass, one of my favorite moves is to triangle the legs, where I call it the Khabib. It makes it really difficult for your partner to move. Whenever doing your basic half guard hip drop pass to the mount, if your opponent holds your ankle, you can turn your hips, complete a knee cut pass, and just make sure to walk your butt back to finish your pass. When doing the same basic hip drop pass, you don't have to always go to the mount. You can scoot your hip away and just turn your body and do the same pass. Another powerful half guard pass is simply place a wedge with your outside leg, raise your hips in the air, put your knee into the hip, step your leg out, slide your pass, just make sure to walk your butt back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below the next video you guys want to see. Also, go check out Jason Scully's videos on YouTube. As I told you that I use them as a reference very often, and enjoy.